Hello and welcome back to Legends of the Dead. We are on a very long trip all the way across the world, so all the way down here, along here, and across there, in order to get us some more lifestyle experience and to get us a buff which is going to last for 20 years. Now, is our character going to be around for 20 years? I don't know, we're 70. I would say that the chances are not high that we're around for another 20 years, but it's not impossible, so yeah. It's going to get us a buff that will last us pretty much until the end of this character's reign. It's also a free trip, which is quite nice, and it's going to get us a pile of money, and it's all going to be good. So, that's what we're going to do today. Before we do that, however, people were asking what happened with Ireland. How did it become so big? Because usually it doesn't happen like this. Usually, Ireland has this much land, and then tends to lose some of it. But they've effectively taken over Alba/Scotland, and they've also taken over the north of Wales. So, how did this happen? Well, the simple answer is, well, if you watch the series you would know, but there was another nation that sat right about here, right? So, it was kind of in between what is England and what was Scotland. And what happened was this other nation basically weakened both sides. So, England never really got any power. Scotland/Alba never really got any power. Ireland, I think we helped in a few wars, and then effectively they conquered the north part, and then eventually that nation, which held land over on this part of the world, got beaten up by vassals and by other people, and then England took their land. So, that's essentially what happened. So indirectly, we are causing things to happen throughout the world, and causing things to change quite drastically, even if we're not really doing very much towards them. I mean, the Holy Roman Empire usually doesn't form to be quite this strong, quite this large, but that's usually because the player is over here doing something, you know, like even minor, and just causing the nations to never coalesce. Or it's also because, in a way, we've weakened their natural their natural enemies in like the Byzantines and Carpathia, just by existing in the space that they would naturally expand into. So, yeah, we'll see a lot of things change, I imagine, as we let the game roll on. Arabian Empire, however, is also falling apart a little bit, which is a little odd. I'm assuming it's falling apart. Well, I don't really know. I guess we had that war against them, which we won, as in we had the one that allowed us to take the Kingdom of Georgia down here, which they were a part of. Maybe that was enough to just knock them down. You would think that they would be thriving, because the Byzantines are completely destroyed, and there's nobody over here, nobody over here, nobody over here, so you'd think that they would just naturally expand, but no, they are not doing well. Although it is a claim for the Arabian Empire, so at least all of this will stay roughly together at the end. Anyway, that's enough of that. Another question asked is, can we upgrade our men-at-arms? Yes! Wow! Look how many Varangian veterans we can get. What's giving us a buff to the size on that? I have no idea what's giving us this buff to that size. It must be a building or something we're building. Is it the blacksmiths? That's my only thought. Is it these? No? Oh, I have no idea what's... It might be our knights. One of our knights might be giving us this. No? I just honestly do not know where that's coming from. I mean, that's quite a size increase for these armies. Oh, there you go. So max size of heavy infantry regiments is increased by 6. So that would put it from the current 9 we have to, well, I mean that would put it to 11, right, if we took away that 6. So we must have another bonus from somewhere. No idea where, though. Anyway, I'm not going to complain. I think we should just upgrade these. So, there goes a huge pile of money. There goes a huge pile of money. There goes a little money. There goes a little money. We actually have enough space for a whole nother men-at-arms regiment. We're going to hold off on that. The reason we're going to hold off is I know exactly what we want to have in that one. We want to have trebuchets in that one, right? Which we're going to get in 10 years' time. And what we're going to do is we're going to replace the mangonels with trebuchets as well. And that's going to give us 2 siege men-at-arms units, which means that when we split that army in half, we will have 2 units which both have siege equipment in them, which means that when we go to siege multiple things at once, we can split our army up, which will make things quicker. So there's no point in buying a whole men-at-arms thing now just to destroy it later and replace it with these. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. But increasing the size of the Varangian veterans by like 800 troops apiece, that's fantastic. So there's another 1,600 troops there, plus an extra 200 on each of those. So we've got an extra 2,000 troops overall. Wonderful. Right, we're also a little lower in money than we were a second ago. Yeah, let's continue building. So, yeah, I guess I'll just keep upgrading the blacksmith here. It's going to give us more holding taxes. That seems fine. I'm going to go down to 1,000 gold, because that's kind of the number we've been using up until this point. So, let's keep buying. Just keeping an eye on our money. We could upgrade the sick house. It does give you more tax, which is nice, I suppose. It's not too useful to have the plague resistance here, but I guess the tax is nice. This one will upgrade the trade port, and you know what, we'll do one more just because we can. It's not going to put us too low. What do I want in this one? Probably stables, I would imagine. Yeah, I think we want stables in this one, if we want to get more travel speed and army movement speed. Do some more stables in. Wonderful. So we're a little bit lower than 1,000, but we could easily get up to that 1,000 number if we wanted to by going in here and just going, ooh, I'll do that one for 10 stress, or by just continuing on our trip. Now, I do see that we have a couple of you can modify contracts here. This implies that we should be able to sway people in an election, right? Because we should have their vote, at least Curlin's vote. They should be de jure part of our land, right? There we go, there's Curland. Let's force them to vote for our side. There's another one. There's another one. Okay, we're getting a few votes here. Keep scrolling down. Up, there's another one. Did I see another one up here? No. Okay. Keep scrolling down. Wonderful. So, let's have a look at vote score. She's now at 466. Getting there. Getting there. We're not currently fabricating a hook on anybody. Let's just pick somebody and start fabricating. So like you, I'm now going to... where are we? I'm going to fabricate a hook on you. Wonderful. Let's go. I think that's everything we need to do before we unpause the game. Just checking if there's anything in here. Potentially get an alliance within the realm with our son. It's probably worth doing, yeah. That just means he can't join factions or anything. We can demand a hostage from Ogkuz. Do I want a hostage of yours? Have I got any other options? Oh, right. These guys are all Oster. That's interesting. Oh, it's because you're an Oster. Wait, Ogkuz is... Oh, Ogkuz is late Norse. Did I know that? I must have known that. For some reason I thought it wasn't, but... Oh, no, we did a war for it at one point. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe? We must have. Anyway. Yeah, we'll leave him alone. I don't need to take hostages then. Yeah, it's all fine. Right. Unpause. Let's go. There's our alliance formed. We don't have a dangerous faction. We'll ignore that. Unreliable steed. We'll just say everybody makes mistakes. We're not going to execute it. Carry on. Oh, are we in one of these? Ah, we're in one of these. I was wondering why we weren't moving, but it's because we're in the event like this. We're already at taxation level 3. Like taxation tour success level 3, despite this being, I think, the first place we've actually visited. So, it's kind of a bit weird, but anyway. Hunting prowess. Now, usually I just choose the top one and we get a bonus saying that we're the better hunter. But because our prowess is so low now, because we have the old age penalty, we can't really do that. Yeah. In which case I have to just say congratulations to him. Okay. So, My liege, we've heard so many stories about your great prowess. I'd be remiss to pass up an opportunity to show these soldiers what a real sparring session looks like. Would you spar with Heinrich for the good of the realm? So we could. It's going to get us Glory Hound Vassal Opinion, and it's because it's a martial challenge. Now we're fine, right? It's martial prowess versus his martial prowess, of which he is still much worse than us on prowess. So that would be good. We can get demonstrated prowess here for control growth, or we can get nothing. Let's do this one. Let's get the plus 20 with every Glory Hound Vassal. You want to do a window tax? I don't think we need to do that. We'll just take a stress loss, although before we do that, let's make sure that we have some stress to burn off. So we go with that one. That one. It said we'd lose 30, so I'm actually going to go one more. Just be a little bit more stress than we can remove. Just in case we get any random stress lowering ones, that'll lower it. There we go. Cool. That's fine. People are converting. They'll convert back in a minute. That's fine. Right. Hey, things are finishing in Novgorod. It appears my son is hiding something from me. So we get liege taxes for 10 years, which increases holding taxes on all of this. Okay. And say, guards commandeer everything, or I'll pretend I didn't see this. Yeah, I'll force them to give us money and get more liege taxes. Now, liege taxes do actually mean that he's going to get more money because he's getting the holding taxes. We get the taxes from him, right? So this is 20% to him, and then we'll get, like, what, the 15% default from him to us. So we're not getting an awful lot from this, but he's getting a lot from it. The 50 is quite nice, though, up front, so, yeah. Cool. Okay. On my tour of Kizil Char, I found a rare moment where I'm not being ferried around by my host or being expected to make an appearance anywhere. I see places of worship filling up for the day, taverns beginning to welcome their early drinkers, and beggars lying on the streets pleading for just a crumb to eat. So I can gain a bunch of money. I can get a discount for converting to this faith, and say an excellent opportunity for charity, or I just want to relax. What's Sacred Touch? Nah, we don't need it. I'll take this one. Thank you for the huge pile of cash. Parting demand, I will ask for tribute. He gave me tribute. Fantastic. Perm! Wonderful. Now, do I want one on the county or the Jarldom? I want one on the county. 100% we want the county claim, not the Jarldom claim. The reason is, we don't want a whole new duchy, because we already are... I was going to say we're already full on duchies, but actually we're not. Oh, so I could take the duchy. I still don't think we want it though, because I'm fairly certain that Confederate partition is going to cause us issues with it. I just want the county. Yeah. Well, we're not in Confederate partition, but partition is going to cause us issues with it. Yeah, I just want a singular county. Okay, then what I want to do is I want to head over here. I want to say, hey, you, I would love to get the county of Perm. And he will accept it, and he'll accept it because I have a valid claim, which gives me plus 30, and he's terrified of us. So high dread, valid claim, and we're stronger than him. And he'll give us this, and he'll be a little unhappy, but he won't be, you know, very, very unhappy because we have a valid reason to take that land. Apparently I will lose 2 levels of devotion though, which is a bit much, but I think we lose that because we're revoking it from our head of faith. But I think it's worth taking the hit. We'll get that back in no time. I mean, we're gaining 20 piety a month, so cool. Language barrier. We can do this, a learning challenge, and we get 7 days closer to our destination. Wonderful. What did you finish? Fabricating a claim. Of course, that makes a lot of sense given what event we just saw pop up. Okay. Figuring out what we want to convert, honestly. That's kind of our first thing here. But the old Ukanusko, that'll only take us 16 months to convert. Nice. So we have taken a hit to our level of devotion, which does give us minus 20 opinion with everybody who is our faith, because you get plus 30 when we're at the max, which is quite a lot. So we're a little worried about that, but not super worried. We have a new holding, which is lovely. We don't really need the shrine, but we can hold on to it for now. Actually, something that I have found out in previous playthroughs is that you can revoke, if I was to grant this title to somebody, right? Like, grant it to a random person. You can revoke barony level titles, which are temples, cities, and baronies. You can revoke them without it being tyranny from your own holdings. So, what we can potentially do is we can just give these away when we don't have enough domain limit, and when we get more domain limit, revoke them back. I think this is probably going to be the best way to handle holdings like this. So, yeah, I'm quite happy to hold this for now. But we don't really need it. It gives us like 0.02 tax, although that's because it's currently giving us minus 100%. But, anyway, we should build some new holdings here. Let's build a city, which we are not allowed to hold anyway. Or we're not meant to hold anyway, and then we have to wait to build another castle here. Cool. Right. Although I actually don't even know if we want a castle. We might want to get a temple holding here. And the reason why we might want to get a temple holding is because I think temple holdings have more development growth buildings on them. Let me just check over here. Also, that is a disease which is very close to us. I'm going to hope that that just doesn't come over here, although it does say it's major. When did it begin? It began in April. Where did it begin? There. Yeah, it might be worth doing seclusion in our capital right now as well. Or isolate capital, is that the one I'm after? Yeah. Do that. That's fine. Anyway, I came over here to look at the temple. Because I just wanted to see. I think there's stuff that increases yeah. Something that increases development growth in here somewhere. I say with no real confidence, having looked at this. Maybe cities increase development growth? City? Because I think you have cities. I mean, you got trade ports, but, you know. Guilds. Yeah, so it is cities. So actually, it might be better in Perm to build 2 cities. So to build another city after we build this one, which will then allow us to get a lot more development growth in this holding. Because the point of this holding is to have really high development growth. Okay, cool. Anyway, we now have Perm. Let's also put you onto increasing control here. It'll take 8 years to increase that to max, which is fine. Good. Right. Now, is there any way that I can... Well, let's first of all send you a gift. Yeah, because that'll make you like me a little bit more. I was trying to see if there was any way I could gain some piety with you. Don't think there is. No, you're just generally unhappy because I revoked your title. Yeah, and you desire it, and I'm a tyrant. Yeah. You know what we could do? Is there not something we can do with holy orders and getting piety, or is that only if we don't have a holy order? I think it's only if we don't have a holy order. Also, we might have to not be traveling to do anything that I want to do here. Okay. That's fine. I was just seeing if there was anything in here that would help us. Maybe embrace celibacy would be good. Which gets the celibate trait, which gets us piety per month, which doesn't actually really matter to us because we still cannot have children anyway. Yeah, might be something to try. Okay. I was trying to think if there's anything else that can get us piety. Maybe, I think building temples gets you piety, I want to say. I don't know, maybe I could build you a temple. Let me see what it says here. 10% chance you gain the devout builder of something legend seed. Oh, okay. Oh, and he would gain the piety. So it's only if you build it in a holding where you, which you actually hold. You can't just spam build them around the map. Okay, that's fine. Right, carry on. We have an ugly statue over here. We can either destroy the statue, lowers popular opinion by 5 for a bunch of years, or say it's great and that gives lower development growth. Nope, destroy the statue. Right. We've arrived at the next place. We're going to lose 60 stress. It says we're going to, right? Yes, yes. So what we want to do is we want to head in here. New martial perk. We want to go to demand payments, and we want to just gain 60 stress worth of payments, or like 70 stress worth of payments, really. There we go. 3, 4. I'm not spending a lot of time thinking about this. I'm just grabbing ones that look full. And then grab that one. Nice. Close there. We can then grab living off the land, which gives us travel safety, which will be quite useful because we had a dangerous travel route. I believe that, yeah, we now have no dangerous travel, which is great. As in no super dangerous anyway. Oh, wait a second. You've called... Obba's called in people. Why? Peasant uprising. Of course, of course. Right, back to this. I'll take the 60 stress loss. Wonderful. Also, apparently us going around these places is increasing development progress. Oh, that's cool. So there's a chance that we can become more avarice in our trip, which we don't really need to do. And we get some kind of opinion boost, or we can just avoid people here. That's fine, avoid. I'll take the 75 prestige hit. Okay. Close that. Cool. Right. Vassal was captured during something. Vassal was released right afterwards. In the eye of the beholder. A learned man, Einar's bright eyes scour the room looking for an opponent to the scientific statement he has just expelled, but no one rises to the challenge, much to his disappointment. No wonder, considering the level of intellect at which the discussion would have to be held. I am impressed. This kind of wit is hard to come by. I simply must have him in my court. Okay. So we could ask the king for him. We'd say he could just disappear into the night, or this is silly. This is silly. I don't need him. Also, what's our learning? Just out of curiosity. Our learning's still 61. It's still pretty high. It did take a hit when we lost the devotion, but not a huge hit. Hey, we're now maxed out. Our scheme has just been discovered. Fortunately. Who's the scheme against? Mika. Okay, abandoned scheme. What happened to my elections? Oh, they're up here. Oh, okay. I guess there's usually more things at the top of this list. That's fine. So that was Mika. Let's go for Jarl Rolfer, who hates me. Yeah, let's try and get a hook on him. Queen Driffa now speaks Arabic. So it's Poland now speaking Arabic as well. I think it's that hotkey. Yeah, there we go. So everything that is green or stripy green is land which speaks Arabic currently, which is pretty much all of the world minus like our little bastions in Norse and the old Vulgar, and then there's some Anglic over here that's still surviving. Oh yeah, and this tiny bit right in the corner. And there's a little bit of Mongolic here. Not in Mongolia though, which just for... Oh, and Greek. Nah, I suppose there's a few other ones all over, but what I'm meaning is, like, most of the world, if you were to be like, what language does the world speak? You would say Arabic, based upon this picture. Anyway, where are we? We're here, right. Things are finishing building, which is lovely. I think that was the one that had already started in Perm before we got it. So that's nice. I can lose some stress by doing this event, so let's grab ourselves some more money. Is that 65 it said there? One for one of them? I think it said 65. Yeah, weirdly we can take 65 from you. Alright, let's take that. Let's now go back in here and lose some stress. Oh, what's this? Out of turn. You get noble tutoring for monthly lifestyle experience, or not. Let's get it. Then I'm going to ask for tribute. Nice. Your friend died. So that's White Rust. So who owns White Rust now, and did it go terrible? I think that's fine, right? They hold a little bit too much land up here. They hold this Luki land up there that they potentially shouldn't have, but yeah, it's not terrible. I mean, that's part of Garthariki, right? Yeah, which we don't really care if they go into because that's our title in the first place. Okay, Alright. Heading out of our territory here. Not going to eat the foreign food. Just clean that. It says we can modify contracts. Oh, wait, does that mean that that person can vote? Of course they can vote, right? They're in the de jure kingdom. And if we have a hook on them, then we can force their vote. Because it says we can modify a contract. So that must mean we have a hook. I don't know if that was the one, but anyway, let's do that. Keep going down here. We have some more in here as well. I should do this before I do demand payments as well. There we go. Naula is now our heir. Fantastic. We have bribed enough people. She's not even the heir we want anymore. She's just... She is our heir. Alright, we want Sven Dorak to be our heir. At some point. Although he's currently ill. But, yeah. Anyway. How's the disease looking, by the way? Did it appear in our capital? Not yet. Okay. A friend. I'm now friends with... this dude. Okay. Hopefully he votes for us in the election. Let me just check the succession. Title's lost, so... Holmgarther will actually go to Care right now. Okay. Perm. And this will go to this person from Partition. So that goes from Partition. Oh, maybe I did want the duchy. Oh, maybe I did it the wrong way around. See, I was thinking if I didn't have the duchy, it wouldn't cause an issue. But I think I have to have the duchy so I can have a vote, so I can have an elective vote to let me keep this land. Ah. Damn. So I kind of want the duchy of Perm. Okay. Well. You live and learn. I guess what I want to do here then is I want to... find something else in the Duchy of Perm and fabricate. Yeah, switch to fabricating on that, and now we're looking to fabricate on the Duchy. Oh dear. Well, my mistake, my mistake. Next phase has been skipped. Oh, I hate when it does this. So when it skips the next phase, it changes all your travel plans. Even if your travel plans had nothing to do with the next stage of the trip. So where are we right? So... where's it taking me now? It's taking... well, no, so that's where I just was. Then we're going to there. Yeah, so I think that if I do... this... that works. Okay. Right, and then we're going from... there to here. Now it's can I remember the trip? I think it was to that one. Then it was to that one. No, I didn't go as far as that one down there. I didn't go to that one. Because it was going to be too long a detour. So then we came in there. Yeah, that's right. Does that put me back on track? That looks like that puts me back on track. Yeah. I think that's correct. Because we came back into this one, then along there. Yeah, apply. Let's go. So carrying on our trip. We get some more martial lifestyle experience. I'm going to personally find my dog. Wonderful. We can get Adventurous Pet, which gives us prowess, or I can lose stress. I'll take Adventurous Pet for 1 prowess. Let's go. Neighboring ruler has won a war. Increase your feudal taxes to me. I can increase your feudal taxes to me. Yours were deliberately low, right? Because you're a march? No, not anymore. I'll let it slide, though, so I can get your vote. Let's do that. I also just realized I forgot to have a look at the other vote after realizing that Perm was, was incorrectly done. It's fine. I mean, on the positive side, even if we lose Perm, we can upgrade it pretty significantly on this character anyway. But, yeah, it's fine. Raza, my granddaughter, you need something. You need to be a shield maiden. That's fine. Then we want to go into... Where are we? Elections. So it's Holmgarther, right? I should have done it through here anyway. Yeah, Holmgarther. So, you're currently winning. If I sort by vote score, why? Because these two people are voting for you. So, there aren't actually that many people voting. So, it's Daira and Ioannis. Okay. Well, I think I can switch your vote if I just make you like me. So if I befriend you, that will probably fix the issue. Right, and then the other one is partition. Yeah, which we don't really care about. That's fine. Although maybe, actually, maybe once this is fixed, if we inherit the duchy, maybe we will inherit the land as well. I don't know. It's possible that that will fix everything. Hey, she's now a champion because that gave her enough prowess. Wonderful. So you're Hale. We want to find somebody with inheritable traits who is not a ruler, who is not currently my grandson, although we can marry him off. That implies that he is back in our court. Oh, Scornard should probably go off then. What about this person? Kalpo. He is a giant and a Hale. Yeah, he seems good. Chance of Hale upgrading to robust, and you have giant. That seems good. Yeah, we'll do a matrilineal marriage there. Right, Scornard. Should you have gone to the Varangian Guard? You should have. Right. Send him off. Send Dorog. So you're back. It doesn't say that you need to marry, actually, but you are back, apparently. No, it says he's visiting that court. So no, he's still in the he's still on his Varangian adventure. Okay, wait, do I hold this land directly? No, no, wait a second. It's just a random piece of land I have. Okay, that's fine. My friend was captured, apparently. That's fine. Prince Care has become my marshal. He used his weak hook on me. You had a weak hook on me? You have 30 marshal? I mean, congratulations, you got the job. That's fine, I'm not that worried about it. I didn't realize he had a hook on me, if I'm honest. But that's fine. Of travels to come, don't tell me the future. And then we can take one of these. The one that was suggested is we go down towards... yeah, graceful aging. It might be the right answer here. Could also go along here. Get an ancestral claim casts belly on any claims gained through legitimizing legends. I mean, these are fine, but they just make legends cheaper to do. They don't necessarily give you anything worth having. I guess the legendary watchtower is kind of nice. Yeah, it's kind of nice. And then legitimacy. Popular opinion, I guess, lets you get more for your voting. Boost legitimacy. Unlocks the espouse legitimacy intent. Allows you to build legitimacy that way. Yeah, maybe I'll take rightful rulers just so we're taking something in the new path. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, we could take the thing that makes older members have like higher prowess. And like it makes them not lose stats with age. I actually don't know if that's beneficial for us though, because one of the main things in the elections right now, we have a look. There is one which is something like, she is a warrior of great prowess, right? So if you're older and you lose prowess, that's actually beneficial to us because that indirectly means that people who are older are less likely to be voted in because they're less likely to have the high prowess numbers. And that's kind of cool. Do I want to fight this guy, or do I want this guy to join us? I mean, he's pretty good, yeah. I'll let my knight beat him up, though. Wonderful. Yeah, he seems good. A giant with 20 prowess. Welcome to the squad. New stewardship perk. We will take positions of power for councillor opinion. Our councillors now like us more. This guy becomes my rival. Oh, well, that's not good. I'd really rather you weren't my rival. You've called the Holy Order for a peasant uprising. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. What everyone else is doing with it. Okay, we can burn a heretic. Sure, why not? That's fine. End capital isolation. Do I want to do that? No, don't think so. I think it's just available to us, but the disease is still there, so it's like, don't really want to end the isolation right now. We will delay 5 days because he's scared of, I think that's us crossing an ant path or something, that event. I don't know. We've seen it before, though. We'll let my dog join the council meeting. Runaway or lost. This person has run away. We could find them ourselves. It's an intrigue prowess challenge, us versus them. Okay, I'll find them myself. I found them. Nice. We got closer to forming a rivalry with them due to that. My dog was not good at the meeting. Oh well. It's fine. What's this? Oh, nothing. Okay, that's okay. What's this one? Competent person wants to write a book about stewardship. Nope. More martial lifestyle experience. A war was invalidated. Okay. Why? Assuming that must be because we gained some land somewhere? Wait, were you not in my court at some point, Songhul? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, anyway, of the Chevron cities. So, Halych? Yeah, not really sure what was up with that, but okay, whatever. War that I didn't know about was invalidated. That's fine. Scandalous priest. I'm going to say, oh, you're very scandalous, and then that'll get me some piety, getting us some more devotion, getting us back up to where we were. Wonderful. We made a friend. Ah, fantastic. So that should have swung that vote, I think. Let me have a look at that there then. Yeah, so she's now voting for us, which is not yet represented in the vote. Okay, another court now speaks Arabic, so that's Ob. The faithful prepare for war. Alright, I'll join. Where are you going? Going to the kingdom of Sir Darya. Alright, there. Who are you declaring this on? Uzgent. Them? I think we could do better. We could declare for this land back, if I'm honest with you. Yeah. We could declare for Majid back. Yeah, it's just like, this doesn't really do anything for us. Yeah, I want to declare on these guys for the kingdom of Majid. Can we do that instead? Or is that... I don't know, I'm just saying, is there a better kingdom around here somewhere? We could also maybe go for Bayunder here. And take them. They seem reasonable. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to declare on Bayunder, which is a Zoroastrian faith. Well, maybe. I'm now just questioning where we actually want to declare for. Because this just doesn't seem very good. I guess we would take some land off of them, potentially. Yeah. Maybe it would give us their land as well. Maybe that is better than I think it is. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Fine. Whatever, that's okay. Beneficiary. I'm looking for somebody who is my dynasty, which is the entire list. Who is my culture, which is most of the list. Who is my religion. That's everybody who's eligible. Who is not a ruler. They're also ineligible. Okay. Then how about sum of all skills? No, not you. Could give it to Yeva, although Yeva's child is the child of Cassia over here, so that would cause an issue. Although you'd be the heir. Although I guess I could just give it to Cordula then, and that would fix it. Yeah, how about Cordula? Cordula. You. I select you as my beneficiary. Wonderful. That I think works for us here. Okay, I can donate gold, which would get me some piety, so we're going to do that. Nice, that gets us also devotion, because each point of piety gives you a bit of devotion, which is great. Wonderful. Right. How long till that war? 18 months. Okay, cool. Well, I think that is a good point to end the episode then. Thank you very much for watching. Next time, we'll probably end up in a war. I'll see you then. Goodbye.